A breast cancer survivor says she was fighting the disease when Hurricane Ida struck. Forced to evacuate, she says she got a call telling her that her insurance won't cover her cancer treatments because she was out of state.
So a state senator stepped in determined to make sure no other Louisianian faces the same struggle. Eleanor DeBone has that story.
As the matriarch, mothers are the backbone of families.
You're always a mom, and you're not a mom once you are going through cancer.
They hold families together, even in the toughest of times.
When you have to be strong for yourself, it's one thing, but when you have to be strong for children, for your own children, you're just like, I have to do this. There's not an alternative.
So, when a mother like Molly Liberto gets sick, it's like the world inside a family shifts. While being a mother to 3 and fighting cancer, Hurricane Ida was making her way towards New Orleans. Molly says her family evacuated to St. Louis. There, she began preparing herself to continue her chemotherapy treatment.
I really don't even have words for what it felt like to be told over the phone that you are in this very vulnerable state, you need this medication, you're evacuated from your home, and we can't help you.
Already battling stage 3 cancer, juggling a family and staying strong for a husband and 3 children, then displaced by a hurricane. Molly says she was then blindsided after a call from her insurance company telling her that they would not be covering any of her treatments while she was out of state.
It's one of the worst days of my life. It's almost about as bad as hearing that I had cancer.
Molly says her doctors warned her not to miss any more treatments. So, she and her family drove home to a house, she says, that didn't have any power at the time.
Her would-be provider, and they tell her she has to pay out of pocket, and that's just patently unfair.
That's when State Senator Royce Duplessis stepped in.
Well, there's clearly a need.
He says Senate Bill 200, which he drafted, was a lifeline because he says ensuring health coverage for those who need it most is crucial to protecting Southeast Louisianans.
Any person who has to evacuate due to a state-declared emergency would not be denied life-sustaining care by their insurance company. Just because you have coverage, it doesn't mean that there isn't red tape. It doesn't mean that there's not unnecessary burdens that people still have to go through to get the coverage that they need.
The senator says no one should have to choose between evacuating or receiving life-saving medical care.
We needed a law on the books, so hopefully other states can look at what we did here in Louisiana and make sure that the law is clear, both at the state level and the federal level, that during a state-declared emergency, you should not be denied life-sustaining health care.
As for Molly, she's in remission, got her law degree, and is now a working lawyer. Eleanor DeBone, WWL, Louisiana.